But to Argentina's credit, they were able to see the game out. But going back to what Rob was talking about, in these knockout stage games, you can't bet against Croatia. They're going to be in there to the end. If they get scored on, they always find a way to come back. And they're a team that when you get into these pressure situations, they seem to be able to hold their nerve.
Mongolia and Brunei. What's the point? 3.5 years later, more than 200 national teams have been whittled down to the Final Four. Tomorrow night, we'll have just 2 remaining. And we are underway. Ball in. Enzo Fernandez will trip up at the edge of the area. No foul, says referee Orsato. Messi can't believe it. Classes in the Copa America last year. Boy, the entire Croatian bench leaping up there, wanting a foul. We'll see what Denziella Orsato does. Our referee, there's another foul on the other side of the field that he has called as Tagliafico goes. Well, he's doing everything to keep it and hand it off. Juranovic, that's going to be blocked on the outside. That'll be a corner for Croatia.
It just never feels out of control, and that right there has resulted in this out of play. They're keeping everything in front of them. They're shifting it side to side. They're not exerting too much energy. So these are the points here when they get behind the midfield.
So ball trying to open up to the far side. Livakovic coming to get it just in front of Tagliafico.
Nice looking run from Tagliafico. He just snuck in.
McAllister, Alvarez breaks down there. Claudio wanted to have Livakovic come to get it, only as far as Messi that clearance. And it ends up out as a goal kick. But we're going from like static nothing to just chaos
but
very
that's
quickly.
How these games go. That's how these games go. There's the other part of the Messi conversation. You're not going to really know if there's anything wrong because he walks about 75–80% of the game. When he comes to life, in these little chances.
Tagliafico making the run, trying to get around back door. He's going to get there, try to slide through it. He got across in. Sosa was the only man. Sosa runs over it. Luka Modric has a look, clips it in. Paredes gets the header away. Now Messi trying to escape, got it knocked away. Second ball is out. McAllister this time. Fernandez wiggles around, lets it fly, and forces a save. Livakovic there playing safe to push it away. His first save of the game, 20th of the tournament.
Yeah, they're going to keep working that side too, because now Croatia's midfield a little bit more narrow. Tagliafico's playing so high and wide on the left that there's a little bit of space starting to open up in front of their back line.
Alvarez on the far side of the field, Fernandez as well. Here comes the cross, Alvarez closing it down. That was Luka Modric making the run all the way back, and Ivan Perisic joining him. That ball's out though, it's an Argentine. Cilic hands it off to Kovacic, wide for Ivan Perisic, running in now, Perisic clipping it up and taking a deflection, or was it a chip? Well, he
went for the chip.
It was a deflection. Referee says no, it's a goal kick.
I mean, this comes off just a sensational move. They got pressured all the way in their own end, just playing through that pressure. Luka Modric starts it with just the cheekiest of little nutmegs. This will give us the...
Saved us in that quarterfinal upset. Pretty good for a 27-year-old starting at... Julian Alvarez, can he get on the end of this one? He will! Julian Alvarez! Tackled in there! It's still loose!
It's going to give a penalty.
Penalty!
Yeah.
Penalty for Argentina. Yellow card to Livakovic.
Wow, just out of nothing. Beat right up the gut. Right through the middle of the play. And we're going to get another yellow card here. I think for dissent at the end of it. Livakovic comes out and just cleans out Julian Alvarez. You don't always see these called.
In fact, in World Cup history, him alive of winning it for the first time. Emiliano Martinez can't bear to watch. Messi buries it.
The weight of a nation on his shoulders, and Lionel Messi delivers again. Julian Alvarez taken down for the penalty. We thought, man, it's not a time to get cute. How about
first? They've only ever actually lost one of them. They are the comeback kings at this World Cup and the last one. They're going to have to be again. It's going to work. Julian Alvarez, he's got the support of Molina coming up to his right. Alvarez wants to run it himself. On my fall back to it does! One end of the field to the other. 2-0 Argentina.
From a Croatian corner, just hit with a lethal counterattack here from Argentina. And it's Julian Alvarez who drew the penalty for the first goal that gets on the score sheet here. Look at this, they try to put the ball in the box. It's blocked at the top of the box. Messi gets a slight touch. Now watch the run. Molina.
First corner of the night for Argentina. Messi deflected, on frame save. That came off an Argentina head somewhere in there.
I mean, they're under siege right now, Croatia. Argentina have got the second. They're flying with confidence. It's McAllister, I believe, at that near post. Had the run in front of him. Livakovic doesn't know too much about this until late.
Kovacic sweeps it in. Perisic from Kramaric, who returns. Luka Modric, that was blocked, boy, right in the chest of Otamendi. Comes wide to Juranovic. His cross took the deflection. Martinez from the seat of his pants there got a hand on that one.
I think Pasalic was offside, and he was, yeah. The flag came up at the end, but Martinez wasn't to know that.
Alistair, DePaul wants it. DePaul has it. DePaul deflected. They're shouting it's a handball. It's going to be a corner given on the field.
You know, Argentina have been so in sync with their movements. This time when the ball goes to DePaul, look, he's got the runner to his right, so it means that Sosa now has to step up, and boy, does Vardiol move, extend his arm out here? He's feeling it at the end. Look at this, just skipping away from defenders, gets you off balance, twisting and turning. Would have been a foul. Ends up in a little break for the magician.
Timeout. Lionel Messi continues to work on that left hamstring. Sit up. Messi trying to get away from Vardiol. Messi cuts him back, holds it in. Fernandez, Messi saved. Livakovic keeps Croatia alive once again.
No, I thought that Vardiol had done enough on Messi, but watch how he just keeps moving. Dumps it off, goes for the second one. And just Vardiol does enough right at the end. I think Messi's off balance as he goes to strike it. Doesn't really get all the way through it. The back post was open. And
Kovacic, Messi up trying to win it back. McAllister helping as well. McAllister's won the ball. He's in tight quarters. DePaul with it now. All the while Orsato, the referee, just sort of stands back and watches. That's a deflected shot from Paredes, which is the third save of the game by Livakovic.
And McAllister's still down at the end of the night.
See if he can disorganize. In it comes now. Martinez. That'll do.
Just floated too much. Gives Emiliano Martinez a chance to...
Defensive work by Otamendi there. McAllister has recovered from the knock he took a minute ago, but he plays it off final. Luka Modric for Croatia lifts this one in. The header knocked down. Martinez got a piece of it. It's cleared away. Kramaric, it looked like, had a look at that one as that came in. Just couldn't get enough behind it. Now I'm dead. If Messi was going to do this, he couldn't do it alone. That one's going to be a foul and a yellow card coming out. Now the yellow cards were wiped out before this round, so only a player sent off tonight would miss the final. But Romero's got to be careful the rest of the way.
And he's a little silly here. Goes overly aggressive in a part of the field where he's trying to win the ball and comes through the back there with Petkovic.
Forward. DePaul, deflected cross. Dealt with by Croatia. Modric needs some help now, though. Just takes the bump. And that will be a foul.
Yeah, but these are the little things, though, in games that matter. And they're winning all of those tackles.
Messi away from Guardiola. Able to recover at least for a moment. Messi dances around, turns the corner, gets inside of him, cuts it back! Julian Alvarez, 3-0 Argentina! What a performance tonight!
Oh my. Lionel Messi gives Guardiola, the 20-year-old, gives him a lesson here. This is just out of this world. Watch this. Spins him inside out. Twists him into a knot. Look at that. Goodbye. Turns on the jets. Inside, has the awareness now. Picks his head up. Sucks in so many defenders. What a tournament Guardiola's had. But this moment right here against the GOAT. Sit down, young man. Let me teach you a lesson. Look at this. Goodbye. See you later. Right foot. Picks up his head. And it's Julian Alvarez with his second of the game. The strength, the balance, it's poetic. And it's Lionel Messi, the provider, third assist.
Orsic able to keep it, able to turn, able to cut it back. Orsic through traffic. Ends up wide.
That's not a bad look. Able to just get Romero off balance, comes back on his...
Perisic tags in Emiliano Martinez. That is his first save of the entire night. Just his fourth save of the entire tournament.
It's a long way out. Ends up going in through the wall. Not a great wall from Argentina. Kind of a half-hearted wall. And dangling out a leg, you're asking for danger.
It's taken quickly, the free kick. It's clipped across. It's McAllister putting it wide.
Oh, and he had Messi to his right. And he wanted one too. Really smart to take this quickly. Lovely. Wow.
Luka Modric thinking about it. Hang back off him. Got him in the face there.
Barely seen him in the attack. I mean,
Perisic should give you some time to think about it. It's clipped across. Tagliafico at the last moment there under some pressure from Vlasic, hits it in behind.
Yeah, nice defending at the back post. I think it's hard to say it didn't at this point. And a team that was coming in on such with a feeling of invincibility.
36 games without a loss. Second longest unbeaten streak in international soccer. It the third time they're in a World Cup semifinal. Just incredible what they've accomplished with two golden generations, a number of whom are footwork there. Kovacic on the end of it. It was Pekovic who started it. It's Meyer's attempt, and with a bit of a deflection, Martinez gets down to make his second save.
Yeah, the deflection actually takes the power out of the strike.
Meyer deflected across, and there were two players there, including Lovren, who had a chance. Lavalla was the other.
Just wondering if they see this. It gets flicked on at the near post that just couldn't get his foot up in time. Perisic does so well to flick that on, and that's in a dangerous spot. There's two of them fighting for it. You're thinking that one's just going to be hammered home in the back of the net. And you know, the singing, the dancing, the partying. It's what we've been saying the whole way around. Every time we've walked up to a stadium in this tournament, John, and outside, it's just...
Their perspective. And Dejan Lovren will tag it. And that will end the game. And Argentina will play